Hello, everyone. Thanks again for tuning into another video from Edward Cunningham. The book is Reciprocity. For those of you who have purchased the book, I am appreciative, as I always say. For those of you who have not got the opportunity to purchase the book, it's as easy as going to Amazon.com, typing in the word reciprocity, comes up on the first page at your doorstep within 48 hours. And then I realized that there's a third group of people that's not going to purchase the book, even if it's a damn dollar. And the reason they're not going to purchase it because other people's successes creates an envy in their heart. But they don't realize that this condition that they have is actually impeding progress in their own lives. That's a whole nother segment. I don't want to get off track because I'll be talking about another 20 minutes on that alone. And the other thing I want to mention is that, the reason I do these videos, I've reached a point in my life. I have worked a significant portion of my life, but I have come to realize that our job is what we're paid to do, but our work is what we're born to do. You need to find out what your work is. You need to find out what your purpose is, because the only way that you can extend your life beyond your death is through your legacy. So let me get right to it. Today's subject is about a chapter in the book, and I talk about operating under the laws of transparency versus operating under the laws of translucencies. And I wanted to differentiate between the two because a lot of people use the two terms synonymously. Now, you're not going to find it on the internet in the capacity that I use it, because I know it does not exist. When a couple operates, like the movie Mr. and Mrs. Smith with Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt, very, very similar. A married couple, they can see the image of their partner, but they operate in such fear that the other person has no idea what it is that they have involved in their life. So let me give you an example. So, they love each other, but they have separate bank accounts. They do not have access to each other's social media. They can't use the other person's cell phone. They don't have access to cloud storage. They have certain mail going into certain relatives' houses. Basically, everything beyond what they see is in complete darkness. They believe that sheltering aspects of their lives protects them, which it does, and I'll get into this in a second, that it protects them should things not go right. But they don't realize that there is a high correlation to the quality of love that one receives and the level of transparency. When a couple operates off the laws of transparency, it's very similar to translucency. But when you operate off the laws of transparency, means that you don't love in fear, and all aspects of your life has been disclosed and available to your partner. So, for example, my wife has access to my cell phone. We have the same cell phone accounts. She has access to my social media. She has access to all of my internet devices. And the reason I do that is because I don't want to keep her in the dark, because it wouldn't be fair. But see, my point that I want to make in terms of operating off the laws of transparency is that, and as I said in many other videos in the past, is that women in particular, women have a thirst for certainty. And a woman will never get certainty if she doesn't have transparency. And so when we talk about, like, from the money aspect of it, and I want to kind of just quickly touch base on this, men and women really pursue money for different reasons. Women pursue money for certainty. Men pursue money for control. But separating our assets does not increase the quality of love. And again, I just wanted to touch base so that you guys would be able to know the difference. And very, very important that before you decide to get engaged, make sure that you have the conversation on how you're going to manage your relationship. Are you going to be operating under the laws of translucency, which I believe, based on my study, has a lower grade of quality as far as the relationship is concerned, or are you going to operate under the laws of transparency? I want to thank you again for your support. I'm going to continue to put these videos out at least once a week, or at least as much as I can, unless I go out of town, and I'll try to do them from there as well. My website is edwardcunningham.com. And again, hope that you purchase the book. And this is Series 1. Series 2 will be out in the summer of 2022. Thank you guys, and have a great weekend. Bye-bye.